Hi, this is Daniel for footyamigo.com, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a very simple over 2.5 goal strategy that has a high strike rate. It's going to take us less than 5 minutes to set this up, and you'll be able to see how powerful and simple this strategy is, and you can start making use of it today. So the first thing to do is to have a Footy Amigo account. It's free for 7 days, so you can always create an account anytime you want. Then you want to navigate to the PreMatch alerts page, and then you want to click on add a new strategy. So let me walk you through the rules and stats that's going to be used for this strategy. So the first thing to do is to give my strategy a name. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to call my strategy over 2.5 goals by Daniel so I can remember. And then I'm going to click on next step. And this is where the fun begins because I'm going to be adding rules to my strategy. So the first rule I want to add is that the matches played by both teams should be more than 7. So I'm going to select this and say it should be between 7 and above. And both teams must have played more than 7 games. And I can always see my rules here. And the next rule I'm going to add is a streak rule. How do you pronounce this? I pronounce it as streak. Some people pronounce it as strike, but I would say streak. So the next rule is the streak or the strike. I don't know. You know what? I would just say streak. So the streak, the over 2.5 goals percentage in the last 5 matches of the home team overall should be between 60 and above. So I want to see teams whereby in the last 5 games that they have played, the over 2.5 goals percentage is very high. So 60 and above, I'm going to add that as a rule. As you can see, my rule is right there. And I'm going to do the same for the away team as well. So I'm going to also say the over 2.5 goals percentage in the last 5 games played for the away team overall is between 60 and 100. I'm going to add that. So this will help me filter, high quality games. And the next rule I'm going to add is the over 2.5 goals percentage in the last 5 games played by both teams overall should also be 60% and above. I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to add a over 1.5 goals percentage. So I'm going to say the over 1.5 goals percentage in the last 5 games played by both teams overall should be between 80 and 100. So I'm really trying to find, high scoring teams. So I'm going to click on add. Now I've added all my rules. So I can just save this and it's going to be able to filter and send me games that have high chance for over 2.5 goals. But I want to add a secret sauce called the probability. Now, the probability is an in-house algorithm for us. It is something that cannot be found anywhere else. And if you have an account, you can always come and read this. It explains how we work on this algorithm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the probability of over 2.5 goals should be 70% and above. So once I add that rule, these are the rules that is in my strategy. As you can see, Footy Amigo will now filter the hundreds and thousands of games being played on a daily and will only send me games that meet these rules. So once my rules has been added, I'm going to click on next step. I'm going to select my outcome. The outcome that I'm expecting for this strategy is over 2.5 goals. So I'm going to search for that, and that is it, over 2.5 total goals. I'm going to click on next step, and I want to be alerted for games maybe 15 minutes before the game starts. And then I want to add a note. A note will help me remember my idea behind the strategy. I'm going to call this over 2.5 goals strategy new. So I just know. And then I'm going to click on finish and save. Now my strategy is now created and now saved. So let me show you how this strategy would have performed in the past. To do that, once you've created your strategy, you want to highlight on the strategy and click on the drop down next to the view. Once you click on it, you want to click on results. So now you're going to be able to do something called back testing. And this is a very, very powerful feature that we have that allows you to back test your strategies. So as you can see today, Two games has been sent to me so far, and both of them were a win. I actually placed bets on them, so I'm going to show you that in a bit. But let me just show you the power of this thing. So if I go back to yesterday, I can see the games that were sent. And yesterday, this strategy did not find any game that met my rules. So that means I didn't receive anything yesterday. But if I go back to a day before, I can see that on this day, I got sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, and all of them actually met over 2.5. So I can go back to another day like on the 23rd, and I can see that only one game was sent. So this back testing feature allows you to be able to go back, months back, days back, or whatever, to be able to see how your strategy would have performed. So if I go back to on the 22nd, for example, I can see that on this day as well, only 4 games were sent. And the beautiful thing is, there are always hundreds, if not thousands of games daily, but your strategy is only going to find little amount of games. So on this day, only 4 games were sent, and all of them ended with over 2.5. Now, if I go to a day like 21st, I can see how it's performed on that day. So straight away, I can see that this league had a loss. So, but it was a very close loss because it was just 1-1. What I can now do is say, okay, maybe I want to exclude this league from my strategy. So in the future, Footy Amigo will not send you any game from this league. But looking at it, I know that 1-1, I'm sure it was a very close game, and it was almost over 2.5, and it was the third playing against the fourth. So maybe I don't want to be harsh on this league, but you can always exclude a league. So once I choose to exclude this league, it means that in the future, Footy Amigo will not send me any game from the league. But as you can see, every other league and game came through as a win. I can see another league here where they ended 1-1. So I can do the same thing. I can say to myself, you know what, maybe I want to exclude this league from my strategy so that in the future, Footy Amigo will not send me any game from this league. But most of the games were actually a win. I can see 2 games that were a loss, and it's crazy because all of them are always 2-0 or 2 goals. It was always just 1 goal. But what I can do now is say, you know what, I want to exclude this league and this league because they failed me. So I'm going to just exclude them. So in the future, I will not receive any alert from those leagues. I can see that the German league here performed poorly, and it's also 2 goals. So it's very, very close. But a lot of the games came out as green. So the power is you being able to back test your strategy and see how it has performed in the past, right? And then exclude some leagues that failed so that in the future, such as, a day like this, all greens, a day like this, all green, a day like this, all green, and today it's green because only 2 games has been sent. So if I click on upcoming tab, I can now see the games that will be sent to me today. So these are the games that are going to be sent to me from my strategy. What I've done is I've actually used the games that were sent to me from this strategy, and I've used them to place a bet. I'm going to show you how that went. So I have now received an alert for games that meet my strategy for over 2.5 goals. I have added 3 of the games to my bet slip, and the total odds is 3.19. I'm going to put a small stake of £5 for the purpose of this video. I'm going to place my bet, and bet is placed. I'm going to come back for the results. So now the games are over. I'm going to log into my account to show you the results of those games. I'm logged in now. I'm going to navigate to my bets and then click on settled, and then scroll down to show you that specific ticket. As you can see, the 3 games that I placed an over 2.5 goals bet for 3.19 odds were all a win, just using the power of Footy Amigo. So that's it. So if you want to get access to this strategy that was used in this video to get high quality over 2.5 goals games, all you have to do is create a Footy Amigo account and navigate to the page called Betting Systems. And you want to click on the system called the over 2.5 goal system with high odds. Once you click on it, you're going to have a video that explains how the system works. And most importantly, you're going to be able to import this same strategy into your account. So if you click on import and click on confirm, then this strategy is going to be in your account and you're going to be receiving the alerts for the over 2.5 goals games that are going to be sent for this strategy. So that is just a very, very simple way that you can get over 2.5 goals games on a daily basis from Footy Amigo. Thank you.